Hello everyone, I have decided to show you guys how not to suffer early game on Elden Ring and show you guys where to farm early game, where to get around 150k runes that will help you level up by equipment and ammunition, things like that. So please consider subscribing to the channel, and if you enjoyed the video, leave a like, thumbs up. Thanks everyone, let's get started. First things first, get your horse. How do you get your horse? By the third side of grace that you visit, Melina will appear and give you the item that allows you to summon Torrent. This is where you start. This is the first step where you meet Varhe, the Church of Ele, and Gatefront. Here is always where Melina gives me the ring to summon Torrent. After that, go back to the Church of Ele and get your Bell of Summoning with Runny. The next step is get yourself a bleed weapon. The easiest way to do that is coming right here. This is the gate front where you got your horse from. This is the map location, and on the coffin closer to that side of grace down there, you come here, off flail. This flail is useful and will apply bleed. That's what we need for the early game steps. If you do not wish to use the flail, you can get the Uchigatana, is a katana inside the third catacombs in Lingrave. So follow the path I am showing you in the video. Just pass through everything until you get to the Uchigatana. Then you can die to the NPC and get back to your track. You will be teleported back to the side of grace of Death Touch Catacombs. So you've got your bleed weapons. Now you need to reach Patches, because we need an item that Patches sells. So let me show you guys. You come to the Agil Lake North side of grace, get down here through the river and ignore these guys. Just ignore them, pass through them, run through them. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. Patches will be inside that cave right there, but the cave will be blocked because you need to kill the invader NPC. This invader NPC drops Reduvia, the third leading weapon that you can get early game. If you want to do a little bit of farming before doing any of the steps that I showed you before, you can come to the third church of Medica. So you start the game here. The third church of Medica, you need to go to the Q Lake North, go here, pass the bridge, turn left on the bridge, and keep going through the path, and you will reach the third church of Medica. Here you will find your Flash of Wondrous Physic, another item to use inside the flask, and a Sacred Tear to increase the amount of recovery of your flasks. From here, you will jump on the left here of the statue, come here, and you use this teleportation. When you use this teleportation, you are teleported to the Bestial Sanctum. This is where you get your bestial incantations from that NPC right there, once you deliver him the death roots. So get your side of grace to make it easier to make your way back here when you need it. From here, you will jump down. There will be a golden seed down there on that tree. We will get that golden seed, and we will proceed to the next site of grace. So get your seed, keep going down, and proceed to the next site of grace. When you reach the site of grace, you will rest and pass time until it is morning, because it is easier to reach the place, because if it is night there will be a boss on the way, and it will be kind of hard for you to get where you need to. So come up here. You will need to just pass through the enemies. Don't fight anyone. You don't need to. Get down here. Don't worry about the fall damage. If it is night when you do this, there will be one of the Knight's Cavalry bosses here. And this is one of the hardest in the game, so do it during the day to make your way easier. You will reach this side of grace. Get the side of grace. This place is called Lenna's Rise. There is a memory stone up there, but you guys can figure how to get there on yourselves. Once you reach the site of grace, this is where you can do the early game farming, the easiest early game farming, because you don't need to do anything, you don't need to do any fighting. All you gotta do is mount on your horse, get down here, keep running until the iron ball appears. Just make a turn and make sure when the iron ball falls, it is on your screen, because if it is not, you will not get the runes. To repeat the process, just fast travel to the site of grace. Do the same again. Show you guys again how to do it. So, when down here, when you make a turn, make sure you turn your camera to see the ball falling. Sometimes, when you don't do this, you do not get the runes for the fall of the ball. Okay? So once you've dealt with the invader NPC and you've dealt with patches inside the cave, spare him when he powers, please. If you don't look at him, you will not have the item here. After you defeat him, he will power, you spare him and reload the area. Come back to him.
Something. No,
He will have a shop set up for you. What do you want is to buy 3 of these. Good pickled fowl food.
Cheers for that.
Got good pickled fowl food. As you can see, I did some farming to get an armor because it triggers me running with my ass naked there. So I went on farm a little bit and bought the armor set that's on the Twin Maiden husks. You can see I didn't level up anything, just farm to get the and a little bit to use the weapons. I will level up and get the stats to use the bleed weapons that I'm going to show you guys in a few seconds. Once you have all your stats to equip with your weapon, you need to make your way here to Dragon Barrel West. From here I will show you guys where to go. So come here, all you gotta do is go to the Storm Hill Shack, that's the place where we went before. Make your way here, go through the breach, pass through Sunwater Village, follow the path, get your site of grace at Smoldering Church. Keep going, keep going. You will arrive at Rockville Balcony, get the site of grace also. Come here, get the Kalim ruins, and then you will follow here. Just being careful not to aggro the T-Rex dogs and the birds. There will be a jump right around here for you to make. It's not a long jump, it's just a quick jump with your horse. It will be very easy, and you arrive at Dragon Barrel West. From here, you will make your way to Fort Farrell. So, come here, going. Do you see that giant head right there? That's basically where you want to go. So, let me jump down here. Make sure you do not aggro any of the dragons that are around. There are dragons. Hug the right cliffs and keep going. Going until you reach the grace of Fort Farrell. There will be a dragon there. Aggroing, die, and you will die aggroing. This path right here. Dragons leaping here. Throwing. Make your way until you get to the Bed of Grace. Bed of Grace is right around there. Oh. So, getting here, get the Side of Grace. Once you're in the Side of Grace, as you can see, there's a huge dragon there. But he doesn't attack you. Because he's kind of stuck, I think. I don't know what's happening there. Once you equip your bleed weapon, come to the side, and if you are using the flail here, all you gotta do is press L2 or LT on a mouse controller, and as you can see, it's doing some damage there, and the 13,000 there, it's the bleed damage. Repeat this, keep going, we will keep going until he is full death. So once you've made his health bar go low enough, you're gonna use the item that you bought from Patches, is the Goat Footfall Foot, and keep going until the dragon is there. The buff that the Goat Footfall Foot gives you lasts about 90 seconds, so there's plenty of time for you to do this. And one thing to keep in mind, if you do this with the flail, it is faster. If you choose any other weapon, it will take some time. The skill on the flail is good for this. So once you've killed him, the bleed, you will get almost 100,000 runes and 3 dragon hearts for you to get the powers at the Church of Dragon Communion. So this is the first large rune amount that you get early game. You can get early game. Let's go to the second one. Alright, remember Lenus Rise, where you do the iron ball farming? Here's where you're gonna get. You need it to be night. You're gonna rest at the Side of Grace. You're gonna pass time until nightfall. Then you're gonna mount your horse. And as you can see, there's a Knight's Cavalry there. This is one of the hardest in the game, so make sure you don't get hit by it. Because even with this amount of HP, I'm pretty sure if I get hit, I will be one hit KO. Wait for him to reach almost the end of the breach. Go on easy. Do not approach faster. Wait for him to reach the end of the bridge. Then start running on your horse, get his attention. Make sure he does not fall much behind. Keep running through the poison. The poison will not kill you, so don't worry about it. Keep running, and you see he will be poisoned also. Use your gold pickled fowl foot. Get up here. You will see the message that the great enemy failed, and you get about 50k runes. So with this method you get around 150k runes early game.